Hello friend, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany. I'm the owner and maker of Infusion, and I have some updates for y'all. Last video, I was going out door to door trying to tell people about my soap business, and a little bit has happened since then, so let me update you while I label some soaps. In the last video, it was probably, I think it was like, that was in May. And in May, the farmer's market was like really slow. So I was like, I really need to figure out another way to let this community know that I'm here and that I'm here to make their bath time happy time. So I was trying to think of different ways to do that, and I was like, well, I have gone door to door before, and so I'm not afraid of doing that. I love meeting people, and what better way to put the two together? So I went door to door in my local neighborhood. The first day it went great. So I went on like, I think I went on like a Sunday evening or afternoon. And then I went back out again the next day or the next week. I can't remember, it's all fuzzy now. But I got some orders from the first day I went out. And one of those, I don't know, it's like, okay, some of these things overlap, but just bear with me, okay? The first day, one of the ladies who ordered soap for me, she was telling me that she wanted to get some because her daughter was going to be in town at some point. I didn't know when. Weeks later, I am like at the point where every entrepreneur gets, and I'm just like, Lord, is this what you want me to do? Like, did I just make up this? Like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to have a soap business? You know, because I'm like, look, if this is not what you want me to do, then please tell me, because I could do something else. But like, what is going on? Things are not going like how I planned. The day after, I just had like this talk, a couple days after, me and my husband are sitting in the living room, and we get this knock on the door. And I'm like, people don't just come to our house unannounced. So what is going on here? And there was a lady. My husband answered the door, and she was like, hi. Jennifer came by my mom's house, and she said I could come here to get some soap. My name's Brittany. But so he was like, yeah, you're talking about my wife. Just hold on a second. So anyway, this lady comes, the daughter of the lady who bought the soap. She comes to our house because she wants to get some soap. She ends up ordering quite a bit of things for herself and for her coworkers back in Arizona. How cool is that? So that was amazing. And one thing that I have found is that every time where I'm at a point to where I want to give up or just like throw in the towel, I feel just, I don't know, just in that place, and I recommit this business to God. Let me tell you, every time he confirms that this is what I'm supposed to be doing in like a way that's out of the ordinary. And so that was like a beautiful answer to prayer to me, like, just keep doing this. And it was great. It was beautiful. After that experience, I was just like humbled. Definitely, I felt very humble. Like, number one, that God would answer my prayer in that way, but just like, it was, that really meant a lot to me. So anyway, that happened. And then I met some really cool neighbors after that, like the next time I went out as well. But then like I had planned to do it like on a Sunday. But like every Sunday after that, it either rained or we were out of town. And so I haven't gone out door to door since. But it is now July. And I decided I would give farmers market another try. I didn't go the whole month of June, but I was like, let's give it another shot. May, people are still in school. There's like that weird transition, but we're now full-fledged summertime. So I went out and it was great. Like, farmers market picked up, there were a lot more vendors. There was a milk lady. She showed like fresh milk and eggs and like tallow bombs and stuff. And then there were more produce people, more vendors. And when I say more, that would be like 14 of us. 14 instead of like 7 or 5. So I was really happy about that. But then the next time I went to the farmer's market, I did the same thing, clearance off. Right, okay. Are you guys still following me? I hope that you're still following, because this just, all of this just makes me really happy. So then I'm just, you know, minding my own business. And one of the girls who bought soap for me in May came back to my booth. The new idea, wait, I gotta look at you guys for this. So the new idea that's something that has really been on my heart, and the seed was planted like last year by someone else, is to do private soap making classes. And so while I'm at the farmer's market, I'm basically collecting interest. So at the farmer's market, I am collecting interest for people who would want to do a soap making class, to where they get to customize their own soaps. They get to do their colors, their fragrance, their additives, all the things. And I just feel like I would thrive in that, because I love just, you know, socializing and having people together. So I am asking, you know, it's a soap making class, would that be something that you're interested in? Because I'm interested in it, but I want to know if everyone else thinks this is a good idea. And so one of the girls was like, hey, yeah, you should actually partner up with this local, it's like an antique shop. It's called the Gilded Peacock. And she said she recommended that place and another place. And I was like, okay, great, thanks. And so that same day, after the farmer's market, drove to the Gilded Peacock, met these incredible women. Guys, they are hilarious.
Gosh, I think this is it. Look at the cool stuff. Vintage stuff. Oh my goodness. Susan, where are you? Susan! Susan! Susan, I think we found it. Are you kidding? Come look. Seriously?
Full of life and energy, and it was just like the perfect match. As I was there talking to them, they were like, yes, we would love to do this. You know, you ask a lot of questions and all the things, but I feel like we just clicked right away. So I'm gonna be doing soap making classes starting in August, and it's just like, what? I mean, how incredible. Right now on the table, I have soaps that I'm going to be taking to, we're going on this retreat for a few days. And I'm gonna have a table there for people to buy some of my products. Basically, I'm refilling my bin for the farmer's market. These are my Keeper's Collection soaps that I want to be able to have there too. So how are you guys doing? Talk to me in the comments. Let me know some wins that you are having in your life, some things that you want to celebrate. I am also rooting for you. Hoping that you're doing well, whether it's in your personal life, your business life, your spiritual life. Let me know. Let's talk about the wins. Let's celebrate together. Another thing that's happening in the fall is I am going to a festival called, it's in Baker Creek. It's in Missouri. It's called Baker Creek. They sell heirloom seeds, which is where we got all of our seeds from for our garden and like our fig tree and stuff. So they have a festival like 4 times a year, basically as the seasons change. And so I'm gonna have a booth there. Yay! Really super excited about that because a lot of people come out there. So what I'm trying to do is like get rid of as much stuff as I can get rid of right now. Well, the fall, that's months from now. But I'm super excited for that opportunity. That's gonna be the most people, like I've never gone to huge markets before. And so this is gonna be a brand new experience. Yeah. So that's gonna be in, I think, like October for their fall festival. And I'm thinking of creative soaps to make for that. One geared to gardeners, but also geared towards the fall. So I'm brainstorming because I really liked the Cozy collection last year. The scents from that one, they were so good. Very cozy. And then I think we're also at the well, I won't speak too soon, but let's just say I think that this collab with the Gilded Peacock is going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. Learning a lot lately, just in business. God's been talking to me a lot, and a couple videos I was telling you that one lesson I was learning was not to despise small beginnings. And kind of along those lines, I don't know if I said this in the video before, but anyways, I'm gonna say it now. So my business is 3.5 years old, and the first 3 years we were on the road a lot, and basically like a month at a time. And so I would have to take my soap business with me. And I remember in the very beginning, I was like, I was like, this is too much. Pause. Everybody just pause. Because when I started the business in 2022, you know, there was the whole, you know, pandemic going around. So we couldn't work like we normally did. So I thought, okay, well, this is the perfect time to, you know, start my business. And then work picked up. Anyway, I kind of got overwhelmed with the idea of taking business on the road in the beginning, and I just quit and had to regret. I started back up again, and I felt like I was building a momentum. I was going to farmers markets, getting new customers, meeting incredible people, and then we moved. And so when we moved, before we moved, I just had planned for this year that we're in to be just a year of thriving, because I felt like I was, you know, I was making progress on making new products and, you know, getting good feedback from them. And then this year ended up being not what I had planned for. Instead of building, what I'm experiencing now is making sure that my foundation is secure and firm. And the lesson came to me because of our garden. This year we have our first garden and we are growing strawberries. And we got our strawberry plants like little, I guess you call them starters. It was just like a few leaves, but mainly just roots. And they didn't come in dirt, it was just the plants by itself. And so we had to transplant them. We had to put them in soil. And if you garden, you know that there is an adjustment period that plants go through, like getting acclimated to the environment, to the weather, to all the things. And so when you first plant them, they're not putting out a bunch of strawberries. They take time. And sometimes you won't even see its full potential until the year after. That's what God was showing me. Like, this is your transplant year. You're moving to another place. And what the plants do is that they get established in their new environment. Their roots start to grow, and it's like they're laying this foundation. They're getting established so that the fruit can grow and it can produce really nice, delicious strawberries. And so the Lord showed me that, and it just was like, okay, you know, like, all right, okay, this is good. Mind you, good things are still happening, like how I mentioned before. So the strawberries still came, and let me tell you, especially in June, the variety that we got, I kid you not, tasted like pineapples and coconut. And they were tiny, but they were good. And that is exactly what I'm experiencing, these wins. But this is really my transplant year, getting my roots settled, and it's just, I'm very happy for, you know, just the foreshadowing, the hope that God has given me of what he's doing. I just need to be patient and be still and trust him. And so, yes, business is not what I expected for this year. It's not what I had planned for this year, but I am celebrating every win. And I just, yeah, I feel very, very grateful. We'll just take it day by day and see what happens. See how this business grows.
As I was preparing for this retreat, my hopes were high that I would sell most, if not all, of my inventory, but the blessing I received far outweighed any sales. The theme of the retreat was about healing our hearts so that we could be better leaders. We learned how to accept, grieve, and heal our brokenness rather than avoiding our past pains, pretending that they don't exist. Each message was a call to go deeper and rely more fully on God and the healing he offers us. This handmade soap business is the fruit of brokenness. It was the catalyst to my healing journey, both mentally and spiritually. Setting up my products at this retreat was the perfect fit.
So I'm getting ready to go drop off some soaps to a new wholesale customer. I have a story to tell about this one.